Hi, I'm Bob. I've been blind since birth and I'm into Power Rangers. If you like the video, share, like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. These things help the channel. We're talking about episode 18 of Power Rangers today. It's called Green with Evil Part 2. It aired on October the 6th in 1993, and this episode is subtitled Jason's Battle. So right off the bat, we see Billy trying to repair Alpha, and he's trying to purge Alpha's systems of the virus that Tommy introduced in part one. He does that, and that's a very bright spot in this otherwise grim miniseries. Rita is having a great day, though. Goldar suggests that they give Tommy the Sword of Darkness, and we learn that this sword, if wielded by any of Rita's minions while under Rita's spell, well, they're going to be under that spell until the sword is destroyed, and Rita's happy to inform her minions that, well, Zordon is the only one who knows this, and Zordon's gone. We also learn a bit of history from Finster about the Sword of Darkness. He says that it was taken from Zordon's warriors 10 millennia ago by the Nasty Knight. Finster doesn't call the monster the Nasty Knight. So when I was a kid, I just heard, oh, your evil knight was the one who took the sword from Zordon's warriors. So I was like, oh, it must be another minion of Rita's, but I didn't realize until a few weeks ago it was Nasty Knight. So I was looking on his wiki page for his abilities and things that he might include if Hasbro ever made him, and I found out that he was the one who took the sword. So yeah, I learned something new. Learned quite a lot of new things when it comes to visual trivia in this show. Rita sends Tommy to Earth, tells him to wait on further instructions. Bulk and Skull are mad. They show up and ambush Tommy in this alley. In the last episode, I forgot to mention that Tommy stood up to those two before he got captured and turned evil, and they weren't too happy with him about that. So they're trying to get him back today, and he shoots green sparklies out of his eyes and right at their feet, and they decide to turn tail and run again. They're Tommy's too, and they're nothing, I guess. So poor guys. And he goes to the youth center. Kimberly sees him. She's worried about him, wants to know why he didn't show up when they were all going to hang out. And he shrugs her off, and she gets hurt feelings. Then Rita decides to pit Tommy against some putties so he can earn the Sword of Darkness. He beats him in no time flat. She's happy, gives him his sword. He shows up at the youth center vowing that Jason is going to be the first Ranger to fall. So and Jason's been wailing on a punching bag. He's just itching to get his hands on the Green Ranger again, and Zach tells him everything's going to be all right. And Billy and Trini are in the command center. They're trying to get the computers back online, but Jason, he sees Tommy, and he's like, hey, man, I would spar with you later, like I said, but I've got something really important to take care of. And Tommy's like, oh, sure, man, I understand. And Tommy zaps Jason in the back with his green power coin, and Jason is teleported to Rita's dark dimension. Goldar has taken his morpher from him, I guess during the teleportation process. Now Goldar has it, and Jason can't morph, and he's just in his civilian get-up, and Goldar is trying to hit him and slash at him with his big sword. Jason has no blade blaster or weapons. He's just on his own there. The other Rangers don't know where Jason is. Kimberly and Zach have to get in the rat bug and go to the command center, because remember, teleportation is down. Tommy is at Angel Grove Bluff. He is causing trouble. Alpha's staying there to try and get the computers back up so they can at least try to talk to Zordon. The Rangers morph, and the Green Ranger, man, he's wailing on the guys and the girls. So, and it's only four of them now. They desperately summon the Dinozords, and they combine into the Megazord. I guess they're able to control the Tyrannosaurus without Jason. And once they form the Megazord, Green Ranger, man, he fires a big blast from his nice new sword at him. The Mastodon shield reflects it back at him, and he decides to maybe retreat for now. You know, he's not going to let himself be destroyed. Rita's a little upset until Squat reminds her that, oh, you still got Jason, you know, you're all right. And she's happy about that. And back in the command center, they do manage to communicate with Zordon just ever so briefly, and he lets them know, hey, you guys be careful of the Green Ranger. The transmission is garbled because Zordon is in another dimension now, and they can't really hear him all that well. And then we see Goldar and Jason in the dark dimension, and Goldar is wailing on Jason some more, and knocked him down, and he says, now I'm finally ready to end this game. And the episode ends with more maniacal laughter, more of Goldar's maniacal laughter today, whereas in part 1 it was Tommy's. So yes, we still have people laughing at the ends of these episodes, but we see a big to be continued, and it is not a nice ending. I would hate to be the folks who had to watch these day after day and wait till the next part had come on. So yeah, that's part 2, Jason's battle. We'll be talking about the rescue in our next video. I loved this episode. I like seeing the stakes made even higher. Now it's just 4 Rangers where there were 5, and Jason is on his own. He can't morph, and Goldar is trying to turn him into Swiss cheese with that big old sword. Tommy's got a nice new sword too, and it is just very dark for our heroes. And next time we're going to be talking about the rescue. We'll be meeting a new minion, a new friend of Rita's, and she is one of my all-time favorite villains. I'm sure most of you know who it is. I won't say just in case some of you haven't seen it yet. But yeah, we'll be talking about the rescue, Green with Evil Part 3 next time. So I will hear you guys then. May the power protect you, and don't run with your swords of darkness. You might lose an eye. Okay.